right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously.
There he goes! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The Commodores' offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Scrambling away. On the move, he fires. Got his man on the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
That is a beautiful throw. We were all talking coming into this game. We weren't sure if anyone was going to be able to complete a pass because of these conditions. And as a quarterback, when you're throwing in the snow, the ball's slick. Anyone running a route, it's hard to get in and out of breaks. But those two guys were on the same page right there, coming up with a huge play in the inclement weather.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking for the goal line. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Doors.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Rushes on him. And down he goes back at the 3. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Owen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And the right rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through. And now the lead is extended a little further.
They never ask how, they always ask how many. And that thing off the crossbar, inches away from a miss. It was a pretty long kick. Kicker gets just enough of it and puts 3 on the board.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in, it's Richardson. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. He'll keep it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Commodores just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking left. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Makes the grab. It's Owen. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the...
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Commodores! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And he got that extra point through. No slipping on the snow. It was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. It's a running room. Ripping through the defense. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulls.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback. Receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Split backs here. They'll give it to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Makes the grab. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option. The give. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Commodores lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They're working that left side. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Commodores back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running. And the ball's out, and they're after it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Here's a heat. And they got him. A sack denies to try to convert on 4th down. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got the back over the middle. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program. There he goes! They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And it's caught. Touchdown Bulls.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Owen. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Buys a little extra time. That's caught. It's Owen. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Pulls it and fires to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here he goes breaking the pocket. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run to the left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he's got some space. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown, USF! A great catch and run for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run play action. He'll try to do it himself. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, football in the snow oftentimes is more fun for fans watching than it is for players out there on the field because it is hard to hold on to the football like that guy just found out right there.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and act. They get through, and it's blocked. He's got the ball, and it's live. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll take a shot. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And it's a fumble after that huge gain.
And your offense, you're talking to each other the whole time. Looking to score, understand the situation. We got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We got a chance to put this ball game away. We have to hold on to the football, 2 hands. Make sure I go to the ground with that thing in my possession. It's a big mistake that could cost them big.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives him some breathing room. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He's got him this time. At the 45 on his way. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Punch it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Snags it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's looking to throw on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're going to go for it on fourth down with a couple of good options. A first down or a touchdown. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The give out of the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
Leaves it with the back. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The Bulls will punt this one away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. Turning it on! Still on his feet. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Wide receiver comes in motion. They believe in their running game on third and goal here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So the offense will try to punch it in here on fourth and goal from the 1. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And that one will give them the lead.
And I think in plays like this, David, when you're down by the goal line on fourth down, you've got to dial something up that you know you can execute in your sleep. And the QB and his target, they look like they've been doing that for years in practice.
And it used to be run. Run, run, run. Show your physicality. Now, man, space, numbers, the passing game developing. You could tell, you're right. Right on rhythm, right in time. Big fourth down conversion.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll try the run. Creates a little space. Lowers those pads. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. To the ground. He's got it again. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using the quick game. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Eaton. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Snags it over the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. On the move, it's Owen. Breaks into the open. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Fights off a defender. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful. Tight end trying to get in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Vandy. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding his strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. And the Bulls in the hurry up.
That wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bulls decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's Eaton. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The sure hands. It's Owen. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Off play action. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And the Commodores trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Got his man quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Doors!
And man, And a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball.
And the defense, got him at the 27. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's Richardson. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking for space. It's Owen. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.